Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
To me, all I know is that I've got to be free from the things you do. It will all come back to you. Break stride, I'm sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, the year. Happy birthday to you. And many more, something like that. Hope y'all are doing good tonight. You are listening to Midnight Ramen with me, Michael. I hope y'all are having a good, happy new year. First of all, 2026, the big 2-6, as some may call it. I don't know what's in store for this one. I'm gonna make predictions later on, not right now, but we will later. But before we get to talk about anything else, if you want to watch this happen live, you can go to twitch.tv/MeltedLikeOriginal, all one word, where not only you can interact and chat, you can watch this happen live, you can change how the show goes, you can watch this unedited. I mean, minimally edited, it doesn't really mean anything. But you can watch the after show as well, where it's kind of like off the record stuff. Me messing around, doing things, having fun. A little bit extra, sauce on the end of an episode. Yeah, and once the episode is gone, it's gone. But the edited episodes, the minimally edited episodes, are on YouTube. And yeah, I don't know what to explain there. They're on YouTube, and then they're also on Spotify. But that's starting at episode 100 and yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. I could add the other episodes, I think, but I don't know. I don't know if that would break the flow and continuity. I don't know if I could get the metadata. I don't know. Technically, if I'm being correct, I should have done it. I should have done it a different way, but whatever. Who cares? But also on Spotify, you can watch my radio shows, which I used to do back in college. Every single episode is a 5-year anniversary of that episode airing. Start up back in a couple weeks, so the final stretch of those. And once those are done, that's the whole show of that. I'm kind of excited to be on the final leg, but I'm also extremely nervous because let's get into today's stuff. I don't know how this year's going to be, honestly, because it's still literally 3 minutes old. This is a new year. Or 4. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Whatever. And we're just going to have fun. Flow with the punches. Like, I'm ready for anything, man. Almost anything. But I hope this year has a lot of great change and moving upwards and forwards. Moving upwards. Yeah. Just continuing and getting better. And yeah, hope for the best. Shoot your shot. Go for the best. So I can't believe I'm able to do this episode tonight because, I mean, it's a grab bag because it's a big thing at my work to be doing a New Year's celebration. The past couple of years, it really depends because last year we had like this whole big show going on, and the year before that, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure about that one. I can't remember. It's been so long, but it's like a thing where we basically have the whole team there, suit like dress, dress attire, and yeah, it's just to do shows, yada yada yada. Like there's something, but this year I got out of work at about. I left work at about a little after 10:30, and I like changed into like basically my regular kind of work clothes, more or less, afterwards. But it was fun. It was fun this year. I did honestly. I didn't really do a whole ton, but I did some things here and there. It was a spectacle. It's gonna be a real pain in the butt to take down, but I mean, when has it not been? Whatever. I don't know how the next couple weeks are gonna be. My team is getting smaller. We have like 2 people that are moving on to greener pastures. Literally, their last day. Like we're doing like striking all like these lights and whatever on Friday because we literally treat the first day of the year as like a celebration because like we've worked our butts off, and then we'll work our butts off the next day to tear it all down. But once that's done, we lose 2 of good coworkers of mine. They're going on to greener pastures, and yeah, so we're down 2 people. I mean, I don't want to get into minutia and get into the politics and other stuff, but we're gonna be hurt for a little bit to the foreseeable future. But there's always goodness and bad, and I think we'll come out of it somehow. And yeah, I don't want to get into that particular stuff, but we always do a potluck every single year. We always do a potluck with the team, and this year we expanded it out a little bit more to like, instead of just like audio visual, we expanded it out to like broader entertainment stuff. It still was in the same place that it's been years prior, and I think we've been a lot better with making sure that it's just us, and that's kind of what it's for. It's only for like people that do a certain job. We don't like it's not like to be discriminatory, but it's like I like in past years we've caught people like catching strays, like food that they should not be taking from. They're doing like stuff to the food that is unsanitary and they should know better. Like, come on. Like, stay away, please. I'm looking out the window. I just see kids celebrating with some sparklers. Dang, it is. I was driving back home from work though, and I saw like fireworks, which is crazy. Like shoot up fireworks. But and what? Oh yeah, the potluck. Anyways, I got distracted. I mean, it's New Year's. It's New Year's. What am I supposed to say? At the potluck, a lot of us bring food. One of my coworkers, one of them that's leaving, as a joke, kind of as a joke, but it like went through with it, brought a pack of Marlboro Reds, cigarettes. And there's some people on the team that do smoke. I don't do it. I don't really care to. I've been around people that have. It's just not my thing. I have smoked weed, and I just don't think if I were to smoke if I were to smoke ciggies, yeah, no, that's not gonna end well. No. But I thought something came to me in a dream. So at the potluck, I'm like, it would look really cool if I took a picture with this. So I'm just like, what if I did those not like cigarette ads, but like, where they like have it like to the screen. It's like, here, want one, So I did exactly that. It's just like me holding up a pack of like I'm holding out like a hey, you want a Marlboro Red, and I'm eating a Culver's sandwich slider. That was really funny. Like it came to me in a dream. It was. I just thought it would be. It's like the picture goes hard, but it's also incredibly funny. If you ask me. Yeah. And I am like speeding through a lot of stuff. I'm talking in a mile a minute, honestly. And well, even yesterday, last like I'm I'm gonna preface this. I'm gonna try not to say spoilers, but yesterday was the finale of Stranger Things. I've watched it since the beginning. I haven't watched it a whole ton. I will say, kind of on the spoilery side, it really isn't a spoiler, but like the amount of theories, fan theories that have came from, especially this past season or even before, the lead up to the last season, I just feel like are so freaking stupid. Like, and I've been on like the COD zombies conspiracy theories, and I've seen some dumb, absolutely boneheaded, dumbass brain shit. And I really think that some like, and I've also been on the Marvel train too. So like, that there's some like harebrained wackadoo dumb. No way in hell that they're ever gonna do that sort of shit in there. Like, I think the finale, to sum it up it's good. Like, I mean, I'll say not, again, not spoilery, but the Duffer Brothers know how to write good dialogue. They know how to write fulfilling dialogue. They know how to write good action, and they know how to write good story. What they don't know how to do for shit is continuity. No, like nobody sleeps. Nobody sleeps at all. Like, unless if you're knocked out, like knocked unconscious, you'll probably get like, maybe 2 minutes at best. Or if like you're 11 or Will or whatever getting. But even then, like, you're not asleep. Or you're not like asleep, I guess. I don't know. It's weird, stupid. But like, the amount of times, or even like I feel like almost every season of Stranger Things, like a lot of coincidences, a lot of time, like no way that you just so happen to show up at the exact moment. And there's a point in one of the episodes of this season where a character is like a few moments short that could have prevented a lot of things, but in a way was kind of for the better, sort of, but also not. But like there are some things here and there that just did, like, continuity things that just did not make any sense. Like, people had to go like walk up a cliff, and in the span of like a cliff face that just did not have any way of going up. Like, how did you do that? How'd you do that? How'd you get down? How'd you get down from that to another thing? Like, I don't want to get too spoilery. It's like the time and continuity stuff. It's so bullshit. Like, it really has been. Or there's like a whole thing where it's like, oh, it took them a whole lot of hell to get there. How are they going to get back? Oh, it's a minor inconvenience. Just a minor inconvenience. They got back. They just got back. Didn't mean anything. We got back. Like, it's just like, really? All this work to get to a certain place, but anyone could do it now. Just because we did it. We did it once. No. But also like characters that just disappear from the story too. Like, that's a big thing. Like, that's a huge one too. Like, especially like season 1, Barb. Like, the only other time outside of like season 1, it was like mentioned in maybe 2 or 3. Like, oh, maybe she might be alive, but then I think they meant like the show's been like, if you're not caught up, whatever. But it's there's like it's mentioned, like she's mentioned like maybe one other time outside of season 1, and they're the main characters, Nancy's just like in the first, when Barb goes missing, she's like, oh fuck, I gotta find my friend, I gotta find my friend. But afterwards she's like, she's gone, oh well, oops, bye. Like, huh? You're still not worried about, like, whatever. And like certain characters dying too, or like certain characters that just go missing, that aren't dead, like are confirmed not dead, that just don't appear anymore. Like whether it be like, oh, because like they're not relevant to the plot, it's like, or like they're too far away. Like I get the too far away stuff, but like they're just written out not in a very good way. Like I don't want to give any spoilers, but like there's a like that happens a lot. Like a lot. Like there's a character from season 3 that's like kind of important, but not really. I mean, is later on, but also not really important. Like very minor character that's important for like 2 minutes. And then also important for like part of an episode in season 4. If you get what I'm getting, you know. But then after that, and they do stuff that's like doesn't make any sense. Like how like you're able to get into like the things that they're able to get happen are just like, what? Okay. Like Nancy's like a sharpshooter that's able to take down like military trained guys. Multiple like she's killed numerous military operatives just with a gun. Like what? Like I don't want to get spoilery, but like some of the continuity just doesn't make any fucking sense, man. It's so dumb. But whatever. Yeah. But like emotional beats, they know how to do. Like I feel like some of the characters should be like, it could have been a bit more like, oh, I can't really talk about this, but so who gives a shit? Like talking about certain topics is hard, and they kind of just like, okay, it's minor inconvenience now, but it's also like, whatever. But it's good. I don't know. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse, and it could have been fucking. It could have been Umbrella Academy bad. It really could have been. Man, that show fouled the fuck off. I watched the first 2 seasons of it. I kind of watched the 3rd. Did not watch the 4th. Because, oh boy. And then the ending of it is just like, okay. Cool. Great. Anyways. Like, I don't know. And like there's a spoilery thing that I want to talk about, and I'm not going to do it. But like classes in D&D back then, I might even double check to make sure my shit's correct. But like certain classes of classification for certain characters don't work because they did not exist at the time of when this is when it would be taking place. Technically, some of the rules of D&D that were used do not work when they were playing back then. Back then, it was like a lot strict, like weirdly strict, but also broken. Like there is an iconic situation where If you fail a constitution roll on like a poison gas, you're just dead. Straight up dead. You like know nothing. You don't take any damage, you just die. And I think like there's a similar like spike trap thing. If like, oh, you're not dexterous enough, you're dead. You're just dead. No ifs, ands, buts, or coconuts, you're dead. You can't save yourself. Oops. Also, I don't even think like the dice. I don't quote me on this, but like even the dice aren't the same in certain conditions or certain editions. Like they didn't use certain dice unless something particular. I don't know. Again, it's a show, and yeah. So why am I critiquing? It's a show that's done. Whatever. But it was crazy to see like how things have changed since then. Also, how incredibly like trying to make child actors play a role that just doesn't make any sense when they are then. Man, I mean, it really started, like, it really showed in 5. Like, no offense to Finn Wolfhard. I'd fucking hang with a dude if I had the chance to hang with him, like, be friends with him, I'd hang with him. Fuck yeah, dude. Like, he's got some ideas. Like, he drinks like a fucking... He's a Guinness guy. I can't get into that, but, like, hey, brother. But it's weird to think like I already like, why am I backing up? No, but it'd be like, it's weird like some guy who's like kind of an alcoholic is playing like a sophomore in high school. And even then like, oh, like Tom Holland kind of did too a little bit with the sequel Spider-Man movies. But also at the same time like man, now we gotta wait for Marvel. Ugh. I might get into the what like predictions, but I don't want to get into that just yet. I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. Like I thought this conversation would have been like this topic would have gone on a little bit longer. Hell, I would have thought the work thing would have gone a little bit longer, but it didn't. And we're here now. But I think the past year, there are a lot of bad things that have happened. A lot of good things that have happened as well. I mean, like family stuff, like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, lost my grandma, my last grandparent, in July, not July, June. I remember when. I remember the day. It was a Thursday. And, oh, I gotta say hi to my girlfriend. She's at a rave. She's at a rave. I'm waving. Yeah. It's a Shrek themed rave, which is freaking hilarious. Yeah. What was I talking about? There were a lot of bad things, like I lost my grandma. I mean, bad things happening in the world. Yeah. I mean, Bacon became diabetic. Like this motherfucking guy is diabetic, which like kind of felt like a no-dur, but I'm trying to help him and he's doing good. So I'm not against that. What else? What else has gone on in my life? Like major things. I mean, I got a base. I mean, things have happened. I've traveled more. Oh my God, I went to Las Vegas. That was fun. Went to Duluth. Never been to Duluth. Probably more. I think I do want to do more adventures this year, maybe. I mean, there's one big trip I want to do eventually. And it's a steel ball run. I really want to do the steel ball run. At some point. At some point, I really, really, really want to do a steel ball run because it would just be so fun to do, you know? Not exactly the steel ball run race because no, but like do something similar akin to that. Just like going from, I think it was San Diego, going from San Diego to like Kansas, whatever, go across St. Louis, go up to Milwaukee, go across the UP, down to Tennessee for some reason. Don't ask. I might not do that section, honestly, because like that's a very big diversion. But also at the same time, I'd have to be driving through Ohio anyways, so it's like shit. And Michigan. Not to say anything bad about the two, but it's like some parts are either going to be boring as hell or I don't want to be there. What else? And then ending in New York City. New York City. Going to DC and then New York City. Which, like, I feel like at that point I'd probably go by train. If anything else, because that system's probably good for that. And then fly back home. I have to ask my sister. My sister's been to NYC multiple times. So I got to figure out what airport to go to because I know I don't think there's a good choice. But I feel like JFK is not the best one to be at. But it's probably like bitter pill to swallow. I don't know. Maybe I might go visit my cousin in Connecticut. I don't know. That'd be a little far of a ride or drive too, but I don't know. We'll see. It might not. It's probably not going to happen this year. If it does, crazy. I don't think it will. I'll probably do it next year. But it's crazy too because Steel Ball Run is happening. Crazy to think that we're actually getting it at a decent time. And what a great year too, because it's the year of the horse. And for a Shiny City year. So kind of iconic that they did it. Kind of great that they did it this year. Lines up perfectly because it's a horse race. Yeah. I do know quite a bit about horse racing. Man, one of the second best-selling manga story ever sold, Steel Ball Run. Goddamn. And then probably the first one's like One Piece or Naruto. I don't fucking know. Maybe Dragon Ball. Probably Dragon Ball. I don't know. Probably, I don't know. It could be Dragon Ball. I don't really know. But you know what? Let's get. Is it time? I think it might be time to get into some magic cards, magic pack opening stuff. So let's do that. So for Christmas, my girlfriend got me this card sling holster. That's why these piles to the side are kind of there because I started to go through it. It's a very long and tedious process to sort my bulk. Very long. I started doing like from Dominator United. I'm for over basically kind of like a day of work. I'm halfway through Thunder Junction. Yeah. I'm screwed. I am so screwed. This is going to take a long time. And this is still like my first big bulk box. I have at least 4. So speaking of, let's add to the pile, I guess. First pack of Avatar. We got 3 today. Pirates Peddlers, Water Grasp, Avatar Enthusiast, Sabertooth Moose Lion, Firebending Lesson, Kyoshi Warriors, Earth Kingdom Soldiers, Master Pine Dao, White Lotus Hideout, Master Paku, Uncle Iroh. There's a theme here. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. We got Hakoda, Selfless Commander, a legendary creature. This is a rare. It's got vigilance. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You cast ally spells from the top of your library. You could sacrifice him. Creatures you control get +0, +5, and gain indestructible till end of turn. That's pretty cool. And then Fire Nation attacks for the foil. And then a Serpent's Pass for the land. I'm kind of glad that Allied Tribal's kind of back. And it needed some support, but I feel like a lot of it now is just coming from this set, but whatever. But Zendikar too. Zendikar is the place that it came from, and I think they really brought it in its own. Will it be a mainstay? Probably not, but it's a good niche one. It's a good niche typal, tribal, whatever. Pack 2, Lightning Strike. Azula Always Lies. Waterbending Lesson. Glider Kids. Turtle Duck. Pretending Poxbearers. Wandering Musicians. Air Nomad Legacy. The Boulder. Ready to Rumble. Based on the Rock. Tio, Spirited Glider. Ty Lee, Artificial Acrobat. Artful Acrobat. My God, I can't read. The rare, we got a Tiger Seal. This is the first time I ever got this one. Legendary Cat Seal. Well, not legendary. It's a 1 blue for a 3/3 vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, tap this creature. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, untap this creature. So, not too good, but also not too bad. I don't know. By the way, Aang's Journey in foil. That's actually pretty cool. And then a Schwamp on the end. Ooh, and then we got the Avatar Aang, Woken Avatar for the token. Oh, it's a Merit Lodge. Oh my God, I might actually use that. That's pretty cool. Oh my God, that works so good. Like thinking, that's so flavorful. I can't use it. But oh my God, it's from the Jumpstarter thing. That is interesting. Pretty cool too. I don't know why it'd be in here. Oh, I thought that was a foil token. Third pack, Turtle Duck, Lightning Strike, Beetle-Headed Merchants, Waterbending Lesson, Curious Farm Animals, Barrels of Blasting Jelly, Cycle of Renewal, Leaves from the Vine. I'm not going to say any more of that because it's too sad. Tolls of War, Iroh's Demonstration, Accumulate Wisdom, Iroh Tea-Master is the rare. It's a 2/2 legendary human ally, legendary creature, human ally. When Iroh enters, create a food token at the beginning of your combat. On your turn, you may have target opponent gain control of target permanents you control. Whenever you do, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Put a +1/+1 counter on that token for each permanent you own that your opponents control. It's a pretty nice. All right. And then we got a foil Otter Penguin and a Fuller Island in the land. It's pretty nice. So yeah, that's the Magic stuff for this one. I think in terms of like, Magic's had a bunch of ups and downs this past year too. I think the worst thing, and honestly the best thing, and in some regards, the best thing has a lot of bad things, but the worst thing kind of reversed the bad of the good thing. So one of the best things to happen, Final Fantasy, like the Beyond sets were freaking crazy. Like the full on ones. Like you got Final Fantasy, just dang, just so good. And then I wouldn't say it's a perfect set, But they did a lot of good in that one. And then this Avatar set, man, I can't believe they pulled it out of their ass. It's good. It's so good. I think once I saw like the guitar one that says "Oh Ally Tribe," I'm like, oh fuck, it's gonna be good. Like I was a little hesitant though, but it's like allies. I do like me some allies. I was trying to build a deck for the longest time with it, but never really got to it. Like I started playing Magic in like Battle for Zendikar, and there were a lot of allies. So perfect. What I girlfriend's shaking Kimiki. Okay. Wonder if probably that's what all I'm getting messages, not messages, or not even texts, but yeah. Yeah. But you know what? I think it might be a good time to go and I think. Oh yeah, I need to continue the thought with Magic. I don't want to be talking too much about Magic the entire time, but Final Fantasy was really good, and then it brought a lot of people in, like a lot of people in. But the bad part of it is it brought in scalpers because the price of the premium boxes, and like I don't know what you can get them for now, but like a lot of the premium stuff, like foil treatments and all that other stuff from Final Fantasy, even like the Chocobo box that came out this like Christmas, holy shit, are worth way too much money. Way too much. Sealed stuff and even the cards themselves, way too much money. Like you get their collector pieces, but like they're not. This is a card game. This is a game first, not really collectibles. I mean, there are collectibles. There is a collectibleness to this game. I will not lie. And sometimes it's good. But it's a game first. Game first. I'd rather have a Black Lotus that's been seen a horrible home. I wouldn't want to say torn to shit and like bitten out, but like has seen wear and tear on it than, you know, a fresh pack one. That's in a fresh 10 out of 10 in a slab. Like I can't use that. God, and I hate that kind of mentality. But the worst set of this of the last year, Spider-Man, absolutely garbage. It's supposed to be one of those like back in the day. Well, a couple years ago, after March of the Machines, there was supposed to be like a smaller, like supplementary set, March of the Machines Aftermath, and it went down like the Hindenburg. It sucked real bad. People hated it, but what did Wizards of the Coast already have in mind? To do a shit ton of them. Like they were going to do it for Wilds of Eldraine, I think. Like the bonus sheets in a lot of the past sets in the past 3 years were supposed to be separate things. I don't know about Wilds of Eldraine technically because all of those are basically enchantments, but a lot of those were. So, like Thunder Junction had like a vault one. That was supposed to be a supplementary set. I don't know if Bloomborough had like weird micro play boosters, I guess. I mean, by then they kind of folded it into the set. But the problem is that they probably had to deal with Marvel and Nickelodeon Viacom now because there's going to be one this year, or probably, hopefully not multiple. Pray, probably not, but there's probably going to be more than one. micro sets. So Spider-Man was supposed to be a micro set, but they're like, oh fuck, we can't do that, so we got to make it a full set. And now since every set that comes out is standard legal and like a full-on set, they're like, well, crap, now we got to make Spider-Man a full-on set. So they had to scramble, and plus with all the legal stuff, they somehow scraped the barrel. And I feel like Spider-Man, they really done dirty. But the good thing about Spider-Man, people were really hyped up about it. Scalpers were really hyped up about it. But it sucked so bad. It, like, the prices were like $800 plus for a premium box, for a collector booster box. Now they're like mid 300 and dropping. Like, there's a card like the Soul Stone that's in the set. That's worth like $44,000 last time it was like seen. Like full art collector one, $44,000. That's nothing to shake a fist at. Like, holy fuck. That's enough to buy a brand new truck and then some. Brand new car and then some. Like that's enough to put it like to buy like a Tesla. I don't know why I would want it, but like that's enough to just straight up buy one. I think. I'm not sure, but probably. But yeah. But it helped get the scalpers out of here, and the prices of Magic the Gathering are going back down to what they should be, and it's a game first. It's becoming a game. I mean, whatever. There's I like that it's they kind of left a bad stain, but it's also kind of helped the market because there are cards within the game that were previous sets have like just kind of not really had any value. We're looking at you, Aether Drift. But like, they're good sets. Like Bloomborough, absolute banger of a set. Like, there's been some very good sets. Like, for a long time, we've been eating pretty damn good, and we've also famished. But damn, there's been some pretty good shit. When it hits, it hits. Like, on God. But that's enough about Magic. What I want to do now, and I kind of have to do this a little weird, so I also have to like make it so like I can get so you're not blinded. So give me a second. Let's do. I didn't do it last year, but I want to do it this year. Let's do a predictions. I also have to check the settings so it's in dark mode. I don't want to like blind people. That's the last thing I want to do. Dark pages. There we go. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is supposed to be a dark page. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, 4 dark pages. Like, what the heck? Come on. Because, like, I don't want to blind you guys. It's a white page. Oh, maybe it's in the settings. I feel like it is in the settings. I don't know. There is a way to do this. Give me a second, because, like, I do kind of want to figure this out. I should have done this beforehand, but I didn't. I just thought about it. I'm like, oh, might as well just do a predictions list for this year, because that's what I want to do. I've done this before. I know I've done this before, like made it like a dark mode, but it just does not want to do it. Hold on. God dang it. There's got to be a way. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to go. We're just going to go into this, I guess. So what I think 2026 predictions. So I think this year, and let's make this like 45. Not 45. Let's just make that 35 for the typing. So you can still see it, but it's pretty huge. So I think my first prediction, I thought about this yesterday, or 2 days ago, I think. I don't know. I think there will be a major death in the music industry. Like, oh, there's been a lot of big, huge deaths. No, like a big name. Like, even though they're dead, I'm gonna say like a couple, like a Michael Jackson, like an Elvis kind of person is going to die this year. Huge name. I hate to say it, but my money might be on Dolly Parton. I don't want to say that, but like, I know a huge name in music, like a generational artist is going to die this year. So, uh, I think it will. I think it honestly will happen. I don't like, and I'm not saying like, oh, someone that was behind the scenes. No, I mean like, you know their songs, you know their name. Like, you talk to a child, they know they know the music. You talk to someone that's like got, you know, like Alzheimer's in a old folks home, they know the music. Like that kind of like big music name. Like, I hate to say it, like maybe one of the like maybe Paul from the Beatles. Hopefully not. Like, again, I don't wish this, but I just feel it. Okay, another one for, I think for sports, I'm Bills Mafia. Bills, 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 Bills. Come on, I got a lot of writing on this. I don't actually. I don't do sports gambling. I don't understand sports gambling the very slightest. The numbers just don't make any sense. Like, oh, the odds are like the under over. It's like, who gives a shit? Under over my balls, dumbass. Under over my nuts. But yeah, I'm with the Bills. Like, come on, the narrative. Like, I hate to say it, the script and narrative of the NFL is leaning towards the Bills, and I'm with a lot of people, like a good chunk of my buddies, and I want the Bills to get there and do it. They need this. Like, Vikings, hell will freeze over before it happens. Like, the Vikings will get to the Super Bowl like Sisyphus. They'll get to the Super Bowl and somehow not be in the Super Bowl and lose. Like, they'll be at the Super Bowl or going to the Super Bowl, but their bus breaks down before they get there, or some stupid like that. They won't win. It is what it is. But I do think the Bills, if they get there, will win. Another sports thing, and I was thinking about this on the way back. I think Otani, how do you spell his name? I think Shohei Otani is going to suffer a big injury. Like, he's going to be out from, like, if not weeks, months. I don't wish this on him. I do not wish this on him. I just have a gut feeling. Otani. So Otani suffers major injury, out for weeks, maybe months. Who knows? I don't wish this on him. Like, I do not wish this. Like, I do not wish anything except for the Bills. The Bills to win. I do not wish a generational music artist to pass away. I do not wish Otani to suffer. But, the gut feeling. Another media thing. I feel like a movie this year, and we kind of had it last year, but I feel like there's going to be a movie that comes out this year that will come out of nowhere. And I feel like last year was I feel like the last one that came out or the one that came out this year or the previous year, 2025, was Sinners. That's just like people loved it. It was such a good movie. It kind of came just out of nowhere, and it was just a good movie. Or even like recently, Martyr Supreme. I haven't watched it, but like I've heard a lot of crazy things about it. Um, but again, it came out last year technically, so I feel like there's going to be a movie this year, and there was also a lot of marketing to it. Surprise movie, um, sweep, um, sweeps nation goes under the marketing radar. Like it'll go just like no one will know that that's coming out, but when they do know, people are like, "Oh fuck, we gotta go," you know. Because that's what it kind of felt like for Sinners. Because like there really wasn't a whole lot of marketing behind it until like it got like extremely close, and then it's like, oh damn, this is probably a generational movie. Like it is a good one. Like not like it's probably not like an all timer one, but it's a very good movie. Something like that. It doesn't have to be like winning awards or anything, but it could. Um, and I also don't want to say it's gonna be like an award show season one. Oh yeah, you know what? Outside of award season, typical award bait. Like end of year, like award bait, like even this like Marty Supreme, Smashing Machine, things like that. Kind of more in like even the middle, like but once it gets into like November, December, that's when it's like that typical it's award bait. Unless if it's like really, 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 really good, it just comes out of nowhere. Uh, yeah. I think the next, like, and this is all like media stuff. That's weird, but I think the next big major artist is gonna be a dude. I want the. This is more of something that I kind of want. If it's gonna be a dude, like the next major like artist that goes like super viral, like to the point of like I don't know what the one was technically of 2025. It kind of went back and forth, but like the next like huge flavor of the month slash year. Like I'm not saying like flavor of the month, more months. Let's say. I would say like not like along the lines of like say Bruno Mars, but also along the lines of like say Bruno Mars. But like there's the big artist that's gonna be this year. Um, it's gonna be a dude, and I pray it's gonna be something outside of like country hopeful shit. Like like outside of that music, like moaner music. Like Noah Kahan or Noah or fucking Alex Warren. Getting away from that, like kind of on the more poppy side of music. And I'm not saying Somber is. That guy is a fucking weirdo. It doesn't count. He's a nepo baby. Uh, uh, top new artist is a male whose music is on the pop pop is what like music is on the pop based. Pop based. It can be hip hop. I'm going to count that. Hip hop is included. Hip hop can be included. Cuz like it's like kind of rap, but it's more like poppy. But like hip hop, you know. I would say like in that kind of respect, I would say Baby No Money, but also at the same time he's been around for years and years and years, so that doesn't count. He doesn't count. Someone that just like kind of more comes out of, I don't want to say nowhere, but like within that realm, you know? Like Baby Nas. Kind of like Baby Nas, but not Baby Nas. But I that's what I kind of wanted. I kind of what I want. I feel like it could, like the top new artist could be male, but if it is, come on. Hip hop I'll include. Because it's vague. I don't know. I'm gonna really hate this one when I come back to it. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to put on here. I don't want to get into the political side because like I don't want to do that. Still like same as it ever was. Game, oh my gosh. That like this past year has been so crazy in terms of games. Man, like I mean nothing could have like prepared for the nothing could have prepared the for the absolute sweep at the Game Awards that was Expedition 33 or Clear Obscure Expedition 33. It's deserved. They earned it. And I mean, yeah, there's been some controversy about AI, but it's like we've been there. We've gotten over it. And plus, also, they did not like using it. So, like, shut the fuck up. If you hate the game, like, it's fine if you don't like the game because it's not the kind of like game that you would play. But if you hate it just because you hate it, that's wrong. The ending is divisive, but like it's so good, and I feel like it was a good game. I don't really think I can make any other like goals for this one. Maybe I could, but like I can't think of any. Like, not that it's like too vague, but I don't think it will. I don't know. It's hard to say. Games are just so volatile. But that said, nothing could like with what had gone on the past year, I think it was a perfect game. Clear Obscure was just like there when I needed it because I played it around June, a little before June, but I finished it, I think, around the same time that my grandma passed. And it's not to be super sad. Like we knew it was coming, but like also like it's a good thing about it's a game about grief. It's not that I've been through the gauntlet before, but it's like it's the moving on, learning to move on when someone passes. Like when I'm gone, I hope that my loved ones do eventually like do move on. Please, 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 please keep the memories still, but move on. Like watch these again. Well, you know, but don't dwell. Don't dwell. Reminisce, but don't dwell. Yeah. I'm gonna take a drink real quick before we, I think wrap up. I don't want to wrap up just yet, man. It's been like I hope this year goes incredibly well. I don't know what's in store. I want to do some more streaming. I like even for my own goals. I don't know them yet. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Not enough time, you know. Just like this episode, not enough time. About to end it. So, if you want to watch this happen live, you can go to twitch.tv/Meltalick Original, all one word, where not only you can watch this happen live, you can interact in the chat, you can change how it goes, you can watch the after show, which is just basically this more off the record, which stay tuned if you are watching this live or on Twitch, you know, for the 2 weeks that this is up, because it's just, again, shooting the shit, just hanging out off, like, unless if I say otherwise, no clips, but it's just having fun. I like doing this. It's just me editing the episode and then playing some games and streaming afterwards. Like, I do want to stream some more, but like I like getting a little bit off tangent, but I do want to stream some more, but I don't know. We'll see. I've had some fun doing it. I feel like, I think this past year I haven't done it as much as I have, like, a lot in the past. But when I can, I can. And it's mainly been just this, the show. So, whatever. Never said spot. Well, yeah, but once those episodes are off of Twitch, there's YouTube and Spotify where you can watch the past episodes or listen, whatever. But on Spotify, you can also listen to, when I used to do this as a radio show, Midnight Ramen, the radio show, where it's just a 5-year retrospective on each episode as they come out or when they happened. And we're in the final stretch. Once those are done, I'm done with the project. I can't believe I gotten to this point, and I can't believe, well, out of all the episodes that I've done, I've only missed one because I didn't record it. And every single one from here on out, and maybe there was another one that I did for Christmas that I didn't put out or didn't record because it was just a shit. Like that episode I just did basically rehash of stuff that I already did. And it was more Christmas themed. But like, I don't remember, like, except for the one episode that I already covered and did, which probably one of my better episodes too. That's already up. But I don't think there's any other ones that I missed. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I already got that. Thank you to Gradients for the users. Thank you to Gradients for using your guys' song, Used to It, off of the album The Call. They've had a big year. They put out their second album, Come What May, which I'm gonna say it's super, like, is better than The Call. It's a great album. I'm in a music video, technically too, but not really. And it just had a lot of fun. I know they're recording more, or getting ready to make more, and I just can't wait for more to come. And I'm surprised that I'm not the top listener. I think it's got to be one of them, but it's pretty great. Good music. Yeah. And yeah, thanks you guys for listening, watching, doing what you do, and all that other stuff. But you know, it's not midnight here anymore, but it is midnight somewhere else. So until it becomes midnight here once again, I will see you later. But until then, bye-bye.